I'll plug in Mike. You guys are live now, so.
Oh, that's a great way to start. Everyone is laughing obnoxiously into this thing.
Just borrow Danielle's mic real quick.
Here. No.
There.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. And now a special introduction by Andy.
He's got to play with the mic for a second.
No, we're fine. Welcome to the Crippled System Lost Aspect Podcast, episode 13.
It's very spooky.
We have Casey Acker, Amanda Schultz, Jackie Christensen, and Danielle Nowak. I'm the fill-in for the old witch.
Is that what they were mimicking?
I think so.
Holy shit!
It may have been something like that. I'm creepy.
I thought they were mimicking puberty. God, were they really mimicking Old Witch?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
So bad.
My mind just exploded.
Should I be up here doing commentary through the whole
It's so spoopy.
thing?
That's a comment. Have you never? Oh man, I spend too much time on the internet.
God, that's Old Witch?
Oh,
I think so. The whole thing, I'm talking like this all the time.
so welcome. Hello.
Oh, gosh.
Our special guest today.
Yeah.
The Old Witch. Oh, God. Here I thought it was a 14-year-old that just hit puberty. Oh, my gosh.
No offense to the person that did that through that.
No, I intend offense because that was offensive to my ears.
I would say, well, I wonder how many takes it took. How many takes it took for them to do that? I don't think that was.
I think
all
they eventually
one.
just said, fuck it.
Just like this all the time.
Well, it only took you one take, so.
That's true.
All right, you guys have one.
All right.
Thank you, Andy. Who also said my name wrong?
Did I?
Acre.
Is it really Acre?
Yes, it's Acre, not Acker.
Oh, I've been pronouncing it
Spell
down
your
for a
name
very long time.
Because the C and the K in there definitely makes it look like Acker.
Yeah.
Like
I think
phonetics. I'm sorry.
I think of the Martians from Mars Attacks. So that's how I pronounce your name.
I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for, so.
All right, so are we going to do real introductions?
Yeah.
You want me to do it again? Have Acker?
I think we're good from
Yeah. We're
Old
good.
Witch.
We're good. Well, I'm just going to say I play Legion and maybe future Grymkin because they look awesome. What?
That's everyone's general opinion, Casey. What my face is.
Yeah, it is.
Convergence. If I play Grymkin, I'm going to play the child, though. It's already decided.
Oh, Annie from League, now you're here. I'm Crix right now.
Solely minions. I'm not playing the new faction. Not my
That
style.
voice just...
When you play it, you have to hear that voice.
I think anybody who plays that faction has to do the voice while they're playing
That would be awesome.
That'd be horrible.
Or at least while they're doing the caster lady. Right?
Old Witch.
Circlova.
Witch.
Yeah. Not so. It's the Old Witch.
It's Old Witch.
Yeah.
Who doubles as a cater caster, though,
Yep.
which means all of the cater
Yeah.
players have to do it, too.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
If you're going to play the Old Witch,
Yep.
you have to do the voice.
Old Witch or Old Witch 2. I think it should apply to both, since that's going to be the second.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. It's been decided.
Oh, gosh.
So we can talk about Grymkin.
Our announcements.
announcements,
announcements.
Oh,
Yes.
do we have to talk about announcements?
Yes,
What do we have
announcements.
to announce?
There's the
In
ATC.
2 weeks
ATC
is
coming up.
ATC.
Yep.
And
ATC
then
lists are up now, too. That's an announcement.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's on our
We're gonna
list.
talk about that though.
end of March is Adepticon.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lock and Load stuff is coming up soon. They're going to start publishing that.
yep.
And also for you that go to Gen Con and missed out on housing, too bad. Good luck.
Prepare to commute 40 minutes, guys. Huzzah!
We
Good
already
luck.
have like a 10-minute commute, but we have a pretty large suite, so those are 6.
Oh, you're
of us.
gonna have campers then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, plenty of air mattresses, just one really big one.
And then in June is MomCon.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
If you want to go to Iowa,
Yeah.
Yeah.
go to
Not
I don't
really.
think we're gonna go to that after Adepticon. Gonna blow my wad at Adepticon, and then I'm gonna wait till War Machine
it's
Weekend.
a good place to
You
blow your wad.
I mean, you gotta recover after blowing your wad.
you also have the benefit of like Adepticon is much closer for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Schaumburg, right?
Yep.
It's like
It's like
3
a blink and you're
hours.
there. I
Yeah,
feel like in
not
comparison
even.
to War Machine Weekend,
Yeah.
not bad
that.
at all.
And in comparison to like old Adepticon where you had to like actually go on south side of Chicago, I think.
Ugh.
This one's on north side.
Yeah.
So it's a lot closer.
Do you guys see the templates? The broken egg ones?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not happy?
Yeah.
I'm really happy about
I
them.
have 5 casters.
Oh. Well, maybe they said they were going to have something for everybody.
I'm sure they are.
So-
I'm gonna have 5 templates or duplicates.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Plenty of
Smogcon.
duplicates.
We're gonna talk about Smogcon too.
We can talk about Smogcon.
We didn't go to Smogcon though.
I wanted to go to Smogcon.
I did too.
I am going next year.
Oh, nice.
Can
Andy's
you
going
take
next
us?
year. Yeah.
Can we just like hide in your suitcase?
It's an international flight.
That's
Hopefully
fine.
that would be
We're
very
gonna, like
uncomfortable.
sleep the whole time.
I mean, hopefully we'll be able to return after that. That'd be a
no,
good thing. No.
no. Hopefully we
okay.
can stay
Well,
there.
Okay.
I was actually born in Wisconsin or born in the U.S., so I can
That
have citizenship.
doesn't work for everyone, Andy.
But I
You might have to shave your beard before they'll let you back
Oh,
in.
that's true. That's true. You might be a jihadist. I can see it.
Oh dear.
Andy the terrorist.
For Andy.
Oh gosh. Okay. And there was a tournament in lacrosse
Yep,
yesterday.
there was a tournament in lacrosse
How did
yesterday.
they do?
I have no idea.
Oh. Okay.
Who all went?
Andy,
Brian
Ethan,
Kerr,
Brian.
Andy, Baraboo Andy, and
That's all I
Ethan.
know.
Yeah.
Anything?
Lacrosse players. I do know that they raised roughly $100 for the warming center in lacrosse, and I think Megan's gonna hate me if I quote wrong numbers. I want to say it was $300 or $600 in supplies for the warming center.
Is that like a homeless shelter up there? Or?
The warming center, which it's not really a homeless shelter. It's just like it's cold outside. Come here and be here.
That's totally a homeless
Yeah.
shelter, dude.
Yeah, but you can't like stay there.
It's like
Yeah.
a
Like you just get warm and then you get out.
Oh,
kinda.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
because a homeless shelter is more like they can stay there for extended periods
Sure,
of time.
sure. At least during the night.
Yeah.
I think it's River City Hobbies is where it was. Hang on. But yeah, we're Warm gamers. That's what I want. So we have a 40K tournament today. The post said $325 and $65, but I spoke with her after the tournament, after it was over, and she gave me higher numbers. It sounds like what they were doing, and I thought this was really cool, is that they were doing the War Machine tournament and a Pokemon tournament at the same time. And some of the kids who were participating in the Pokemon tournament were actually buying for dice rerolls on the War Machine
Oh,
players.
cool.
Like either fucking their game up or
That's
not. So that was really neat.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of fun.
So I think
actually.
that is.
That's our
I think
updates.
that is announcements.
So Grymkin.
Yeah.
Guess let's
Okay,
get right
I
to
know
it.
like
Oh,
all of
yeah.
you absolutely hated the voice and probably didn't really love the faction, but I watched it earlier today and it's just like the poetry really caught me. Yes, the voice was kind of annoying, but it worked. And I just overall enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed the models, which John thought was really fucking weird for me, but I actually really did.
Can I pause you for a second?
Yes.
If you haven't watched the Grymkin video yet, you're going to
Mute
want
it.
to pause this and do it and then come back.
Yeah.
Also mute the video because God.
You don't need to listen to anything.
Everything you
Muted
need
the
to see
entire
is in
time.
text, and it's okay.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
can read instead of listen. It's kind of like
Also,
watching
there's
something with
symbols.
subs.
There's some eyeless sight symbols.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
hub
Yeah.
symbols.
Yeah, exactly.
if
So
you-
you'll
as
get the
long as you know
idea.
how to play the game.
Yeah.
You're good.
I figured it out. Exactly. Yeah, she was the smart one. She actually did mute it.
He was sitting with us at the shop.
I
so
didn't want to hear it.
I don't think you could have.
I
heard
knew.
it.
Well, I knew it was coming, so I was just like, whatever. Oh, it's just that voice. It's like a 14-year-old whose voice just started cracking, and he just started reading
Bad.
Edgar Allan Poe in his freshman year of high school, and he just decided to make a faction.
Yes, that is exactly what
It's
it
the
looks
goddamn worst. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas meets bad Shakespeare meets Edgar Allan Poe. Why did this happen?
In all fairness, it's not. The faction is not really Night Before Christmas at all. Yes,
no,
there's
not
the
really.
pumpkin
Not
heads,
really.
but it is more of just the grim shit, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely fairy tales folklore.
Yeah. I am concerned with how much where there's gonna be a lot of butt charging, like Scorn, because there's so much over the base.
I misunderstood butt charging.
butt charging.
We were just watching. In my defense, we were just watching A Sunny in Philadelphia, and it was the ass
Man?
fister. No, it was the fisting bike episode.
Oh.
Where the bike with the fister.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
God.
the ass pounder 4000. Yeah. Anyhow, sorry.
Yeah, so that does concern me a bit because it's already a pain in the ass with Scorn, a lot of Scorn models, and plenty of other models that have too much overlay. And I don't know, just by looking, for example, the guy that has the cages and shit, the big heavy Warbeast thing, I honestly feel like he should be on an oval base. But then I feel like we're going into 40K, and I don't wanna.
Definitely encroaching. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
More to come on that.
40K territory. We'll get there.
But I did enjoy the models. What about you guys?
I didn't like how I looked. There were a couple that I thought were okay. Howl's Moving Castle was pretty sweet.
We all agree. Howl's Moving Castle.
Is that the tree?
No.
It's the Steam Jack or Scrapjack. It's the Old Witch 2.
Yeah. Old Witch 2 and Scrapjack. It's she's on a huge base. She's
I
on
know.
one of the cavalry
Have you
casters.
seen Howl's Moving Castle?
No.
Oh, dear
my
God.
Oh, you need to see that. It's actually really good.
It is very good. Watch
So,
the shit out of that.
They take Scrapjack
Yeah.
and they put
I've seen the mod now that I
Okay.
understand what you're talking
Yeah.
about, but I mean, this is
beautiful.
just a faction of big shit riding on small shit. You've got the pigs riding on the
I
people.
loved the pigs.
You've got the
Minions
Howl's
people.
Moving Castle riding on Scrapjack. It's opposite faction.
it's opposite cavalry.
It's opposite cavalry, exactly. The Minions group is a little bit pissed about the
Pigs,
pigs.
yeah.
And I'm a little bit miffed about them getting capped before me.
you
You
might-
guys might have
though.
access to the pigs, though. Well, see, people in Minions are debating. They're like, well, they're not Pharaoh. They're like
They're pigs.
normal
They're like
pigs.
pigs
Yeah.
that you would eat.
Right.
Yeah.
Not like normal Pharaoh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're
They're
trying to
bacon.
calm people
Yeah.
down.
Ooh,
But
I wonder if they'll have the bacon rule.
they have snacking.
Yeah, they have
Snacking.
snacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said that they were 1 point models, but how can they be 1 point models if, or like one, I thought someone said like they're like one box, but they can't be if they have
One
snacking.
wound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're
I'd guess 5 bucks.
That's what I was going to say,
Yeah.
probably 5 or 8.
They're small base, right?
I think so.
They're small base,
Yeah.
but you get 5 of them.
Right.
At least that's what we're assuming. So they're probably 5 wound.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting, because they're shield-welded pigs that have that flush thing.
I wonder what their speed will
And
be.
purpose
Since
flush.
they're riding on people, I don't imagine their speed's going to be very good.
I don't know.
They'll probably be slow.
Yeah.
Especially since they have shield wall. They probably intend them to be like a beefy tar
Speed
unit.
3.
I wonder if they would get the +2 movement for living things, though,
Don't know.
when they charge on living, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because that's what a lot of the minion stuff has.
That's true.
I think when I posted about it on Twitter, I have a strong connection to the child. Like, it's just, I love that model. And I when I had talked about it, it's, and we've all talked about it, we've all said it, it looks like Neverborn from Malifaux. It's just, it really is just, yeah. But, the child is just like the little girl with the doll and the big guy in the background, and when she gets angry, she lights everything on fire.
Yeah, like I said, it's Annie from League of Legends.
It's beautiful.
just download League of Legends. It's free.
I don't want to play LOL.
Annie's like one of the cheapest heroes
No.
there, and just play. And it's terrible, but you'll at least get the
No.
terrible out of your system.
I don't need to get the terrible out of my system. It has to stay there.
Somebody just said that the pig dudes have 5 boxes, the Cav are a different unit. So that makes me feel a little bit better, but still, I better get Cav. Sorry. I have
I want Cav
very
too.
strong feelings about Cav.
I want Cav.
I want raptors.
I want Clock Cav.
You can't have raptors. Mine are technically raptors.
I want, like, little dinosaur things.
Well, they'll have to pick up different
Actually,
name for 'em.
yeah, riding Velociraptors.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd
Those
be
would
sweet.
right?
They
Yeah.
would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would be really jealous.
And then they have, like, a little fan.
I mean, if they're gonna, if PP is gonna steal ideas, they may as
No
well
little
steal a
fans?
sweet
No
idea.
fans.
Why?
Raptors don't have feathers.
Well, not feathers, but, like, that little head thing.
Actually, raptors might have had feathers.
I refuse. We're not.
Dinosaurs.
We're not
could
doing
have
this conversation
no,
again.
No,
Big bird.
no. I refuse. They do not. Everyone's like, oh, they would look so cool. Fuck you. I'm sure they would look cool. They don't have feathers.
Science, la 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 la.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can do that now, right? It's okay.
We are in Trump's America, so it's okay to do that.
Sounds good. Refusing
Yeah.
science.
Yep.
No global warming. It's 60 degrees out right now.
Hey, that's just
Yeah.
that's just
65.
weather. Oh God, John Oliver's his commercials aimed at educating Trump on subjects.
Oh, those were
You're confusing weather with climate partner.
that was
Done by like the
beautiful.
Viagra ad guy.
Oh
Oh,
god.
the other guy, the guy caster,
Mhm.
because they showcased 3 casters.
Yeah, they
Three
showcased
or 4,
the
3
dream,
women.
Yeah.
the dream lady, the
Dreamer, the child, Old Witch
Old
2,
Witch 2.
and then the last fucking
The
guy.
last one that nobody.
Gnarls
really
are not mythical creatures. You are a liar. They are real.
They're real.
I mean, I've never seen one.
I don't care. Now I'm upset.
Oh dear. But yeah, what was
Chat.
the what did
I don't
the
even
guy-
remember
what
what
did
the
guy
fourth
do?
one was. To be perfectly
It
honest,
was the
with
guy,
you.
and he had the.
Oh
he
yeah,
had
he was
the
holding the
mask,
face
and
up.
he had the staff.
Yeah.
If I remember
Fuck.
what he is. He looked cool. He
Yeah.
was the the heretic. That's
Yeah,
what he
that.
was. But he was the guy who opposed Menoth the most.
Oh,
I
okay, I
think.
remember that now.
But yeah, I really liked the model. That's about it. I really liked it because they had the mask was underneath the face that was in the mask, and it was all just like very gold and shiny, and it was pretty cool. Warbeast looked dumb.
I like the tree. The tree was my favorite. That's the only. I'd just buy it and just paint it.
Got wormwood.
But I don't play circle.
Yeah.
It's got a pretty lady next to it too.
You know what?
She looks like a little slutty, but she's pretty.
Great. The tree teleports. I think you were there when we were having this conversation. All of the trees teleport, by the way. All trees teleport. We live in a world where trees teleport.
Makes sense. How else are they gonna do? I mean, I guess they could take the walking.
They could
trees,
crawl.
You know.
They could just not move like trees.
But then they wouldn't get out of deployment. They would just stand there
That's fair.
and be like, "I'm just gonna stay back here and be a tree."
I mean, there are other pieces that do that, like the racks.
Yeah, but they move.
They can move. They just usually don't.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Let me hop with my cross there. Attached to. That's like some Monty Python level bullshit.
I liked the Warbeasts. Like
How
especially the
wonderful.
slashy dude. Who was a light Warbeast who looked like a heavy Warbeast.
Looks like Edward Scissorhands to me.
I was thinking Freddy Krueger, but that
Y'all are
works.
just haters.
Hand claws. They're the same thing.
Well, when I first looked at him, he kind of reminded me of like Morgul almost, but I don't know. I'm sorry. If you like them, that's cool. This is not for me.
It's okay, Casey. You're going to be doing what I do all the time and bitching about how your faction has no models.
My faction's Legion, though.
Just wait until you become a Grymkin player. Then you'll understand the convergence troubles.
It'll just be on my side faction.
I don't know. I just kind of wish that I get that from a business standpoint, it makes sense to continue to make factions, especially new limited factions like they're doing. I really wish they'd fix the shit they had out, though, like mech thralls.
Yeah.
Mech thralls would be nice, or in Signar, there's lots of units that don't really see any use because they're dog shit garbage. Like
That's the case in every faction,
I
though.
know
There
it
are
is. Sure, but what if they fixed those things in all the various
Yeah.
factions? You know,
Yeah.
there's garbage in every faction. Why can't we work on that?
Or give minions gargantuan.
Or yeah,
After your
exactly.
2 that
I
you
do have
have.
2. I do have 2. I won't complain.
I would really like 1.
I would like if my second one was a little bit better, but I have a good Colossal. I have an option of a not-so-good Colossal, and I have a really great battle engine.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard to design one for you guys. Just have a giant-ass
Well,
gator.
they've already had a Dracodile in IK.
Exactly.
They did, somebody, I can't remember who said it, but one of the PP employees did say that Minions is going to get something on a very large base within the next year. So it's like, okay, is this going to be a Gargantuan? Because don't be fucking with me. Or is this going to be Carver on a chariot? Because that's going to piss me off. So if they do release a caster on a huge base,
I
got a
don't like
flip
huge
table.
Casters. Like, aesthetically, I don't like the concept of them. Unless I get a Jackcaster. Like, a literal... I would love a Colossal Caster.
I feel like they're too small on the large base. Like on the huge base.
Like if Karchev upgraded, Karchev 2 was on huge base.
That would be cool.
He just built up a little.
Yeah,
you
just
know.
slap some extra metal
Yeah,
on there.
exactly.
No big
Exactly.
deal.
That would make sense.
Needs a little more coal to survive,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it wasn't such a big fan at any 3 though.
It'd be pretty amazing to see what Thags 3 looks like if they put him on a huge
massive
base.
fucking dragon. That would be super cool. I think that they really have a lot of opportunity to make huge base casters that don't have little baby casters on a really big machine. Or sleigh.
Or sleigh. Yeah, there's multiple sleighs / things they ride. And yeah.
Oh, I liked Thrillith.
She's good. She's
I-
real good.
She's really good. I haven't tried her yet. I thought about doing a Lily 3 list for the ATC. Decided against it because I don't know her very well.
I think that's the way a lot of us were. Well,
I mean, for what it's worth, all the lists I submitted for the ATC 3 or ATC I haven't played at all, so he'd be in good company.
I think, that's exactly what I did. I built lists with casters that I know, and I was just like, I know these models, I know these casters. I have not played enough to do very well, but at least I'm comfortable in what I'm playing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm more a jump in blind kind of person.
Oh, yeah.
The best.
Yeah.
We could move into the ATC
Into the
unless we
ATC.
really want to talk about Grymkin more, but I think
I think we've pretty much hit it.
Yeah.
And especially if some of our listeners haven't actually watched it yet.
Yeah, don't buy into Grymkin.
No.
That's my recommendation. Grymkin.
Coming in March.
Haters gonna hate.
Is it coming in March?
I thought what they said.
The CIG, right? We're
wonder-
going to have rules.
I wonder how many years they supposedly play tested the Grymkin for. 3? You think
Probably
it was
not.
3?
No. I think
I figured they were gonna up the ante and say 4 this time because we didn't buy the 3 bullshit.
3 months. No, but we're gonna get in the the CID community something. What the fuck are they calling it?
CID.
Where they give us
I
the
don't know.
rules
Yeah.
and we play it and we tell them that the rules are garbage, so they fix them before the
yeah.
models come
They
out.
are.
Oh, that's right,
Trying,
that's right,
They are
okay.
planning to do that. Also, that game you tried to tell me about that was like a guild ball, but
Grind.
Yes. John said they spent like years on that when they should have just been spending years
Did he
on
look
play
at
testing
the-
Mark III.
Did he look at the new rules though for it?
I don't know.
that shitty like guild ball.
Yes.
Oh my god, I remember watching
Little
that.
balls for that
It's
game.
horrible, dude. What were they smoking? I want it.
I just want to make a team with a whole bunch of beasts because that's all it is. Giant. You're playing your beasts.
I wonder if it was really just trying to break the competition that is Guild Ball.
Yeah.
That's exactly what. Well, I mean, they had it before Guild Ball too. That was a Mark 1 thing, I
Yeah.
believe, as well.
It's very old.
Failed miserably because it was dog shit.
But they re-released the rules. They updated the rules, and like all of PP, because they showed PP's teams that they had created and how their games kind of went. So they put, it was a huge a no quarter for that,
Yep.
and I haven't had a chance to read
Marshall
it all.
was pissed. That was like that was like 3/4 of the no quarter.
Yeah.
He's never getting his money back for.
Hi.
I'm just here to say that Grind it didn't take up any of Mark III play testing.
Oh.
No, we didn't
No.
think it did.
I just heard somebody say it was like, oh, they should have been spending time on Mark III instead of Grind. Like, Grind was like Hungerford's thing that he started up after he became.
Hungerford, you need to share your drugs with us.
I just wanted to play it because it looked like fun, and it was something different.
The
So
giant spiky balls.
Yeah.
I think those should be convergence cavalry.
oh, that'd be cool. Oh my god, yes.
That could be cool.
And they should be fiery. I want them on fire.
Yes, because that's just even better.
That's actually a good idea.
I think they already have
Okay,
the models. Just
Grind
give me
has
rules.
some merits. Okay.
Yes. Just give me the giant spiky ball on a base, and I will figure out cavalry rules for you. They will be the best cavalry in the game.
Yeah, there you go.
Which we should have. ETC.
So
ETC.
all the lists are live. We had to
Yep.
submit them by Friday.
We did post the link if you haven't seen the link yet.
How many teams are there?
23.
A lot.
There are quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan said there's 23 teams that were registered. Lots of people.
Yeah.
Megan's on a different team. I saw that, so that's cool.
She's on the
The lacrosse team.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Did you guys take a look at any lists yet? I've
Nope.
just looked at who people
I
are
started
playing.
to last night, and then I got distracted.
I kind of overviewed what factions were dominant. I think somebody actually posted which factions are the most dominant. It's
They're like
unsurprisingly, it's Signar followed by Kador, I believe followed by Ret, followed by Circle.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it
incredibly
is. I mean, it's-
unsurprising.
yeah, no, it's not surprising at all.
I think that's just like
Crix is not the lowest though.
Minions probably
Minions
is.
probably
there's
is. Yeah.
like
We only have 3.
5 other convergence players or 4.
Nice.
Well, Convergence
Um,
isn't bad. It's just
No. I was just really surprised. I
Yeah.
never I just never see it. And
there's
I
a
was
lot of
going through
Scorn
the
now
list.
too. So Scorn's made a
Well,
comeback.
I mean,
Yeah.
Scorn got good.
After the
Look
errata,
at
yeah.
There's no salt in the Scorn memes anymore though.
It's kind
I
of
have to go to
sad.
regular
That group
Facebook groups
that
now.
kind of died, and I'm a little sad. It's so good. But yeah, I noticed. I only looked at the Minions team because I was really curious to see what other people were playing. So there's 2 other Minions players besides me, and they're both playing Rask and Barnabas. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I represent
I'm
pigs.
pretty sure pretty much all of Crix is playing Coven and Denny 1, which
Yeah.
is totally what I put in.
Yeah.
So can't throw stones.
Also, when I saw that I was team captain last night, I had a mini panic attack. I was like, what are they doing to me? Not
Nathan's
allowed.
probably gonna kill me.
That's
'Cause
not allowed.
I sent him so many things like, okay, this is our name now, and I'm like, okay, this is our alt. Okay,
Oh yeah, explain
this
our
is our
name.
captain.
Explain our name one more time. We're
Hang
the
on.
Kennedys?
Okay.
Hang on. We have to tell the story first.
Yes.
So, the 3 of us were sitting at a table at Monk's, and then Ethan and John and Brian L. came and joined us. And we were like, we need to crack down, settle on a team name. I had thrown out Tinkerbells, which I'm still really in full support of.
John killed it for me.
John did kill it for us.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Tinkerballs or something
Yeah,
like that?
He referenced
He-
dicks
I'd be
and balls.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with Tinkerballs.
and
Like I had this image in my head of a Gobber Tinker in like with fairy wings, just being like generally angry.
That would be a good
right?
shirt.
Yes. So I where am I going? Oh, so we were like, okay, Casey doesn't like it. No one else really was like, yeah, that's really great. I'm pretty sure you were like 50-50 on it.
I liked it. The more you talked about it, the more I was sold on it. My only thing was I didn't like Tinkerbell when I was younger.
Yeah, and
so
I don't
Oh,
either.
there's a Crix memes Facebook group.
Yeah.
I'm joining that
Can
right
we be-
now.
It's Crux. It's okay. We're gonna call them Crux. So, where are we? Okay. So then, Celeste's suggestion after I had said, like, my efforts had been trash and struggle, and the calling our team trash and struggle really was just like, Yeah, I mean that's what we're gonna be doing. I really don't want to
Be represented like that.
What's this?
Oh, that's the ball.
It's beautiful.
The Crix memes header is the greatest. Did you mean
This
cry
would be
meme?
perfect cavalry.
Like the Google
Like-
search, yeah.
I mean, I'd probably kill someone if I had that on the table.
Is it heavy? Can I touch it?
It's
Oh my
big.
gosh, it is heavy. See, I'm gonna play
There's
this.
a
Fuck
plastic
everybody.
version.
I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna like it.
Grind is
You
fine.
can kill a
It's-
bitch with that, by the way.
The new version of Grind is much better because you could take different things in your force.
Yeah.
As compared to what it was previously, which was not very good. And actually, the old no quarter version that was in Mark 1 is better than the board game version that they released.
Oh.
Yeah. Board game version actually had, or the board game version had squares that you did things about it, but yeah, no. But,
Yay,
Convergent
grind.
cavalry, right there.
I like it.
You know it's a good idea. You know it's a great idea. You can shake your head at me all you want.
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like the.
I'm pretty sure that would like go through the wall and just like hit your neighbor or something.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having like Art Deco metal horses. That'd be kind of sweet.
Those would be really cool too.
Yeah.
Well,
I want
God damn it, Andy. Do you just want to grab a chair and join us?
a fucking peanut gallery.
You have to shave if you have to join us.
You know what I want in Convergence? I want actual clockworks.
Yeah, real clockwork would be cool.
I mean, they're built on being clockworks in
Yeah.
a sense, but there's no real actual clockworks in
There's
them.
no cogs in it, really.
Cog-
Yeah.
it
No.
just, I mean, so you see some gears.
There's
and
a lot of-
things, but it doesn't.
They're
feel
not functional,
like it's
though.
It seems more like, and I've said this before, it's very much like your 1930s science fiction.
Yeah, it's
like,
Metropolis.
Yes,
it's totally
it's
Metropolis.
just dead on Metropolis, which I love. Metropolis is one of my favorite movies, but it's less cogs and more science fiction.
I'd like to see the army modeled more after the flying vectors, the floating ones. 'Cause I like those more than all the stupid crab.
Yeah, the
monitor
crab
and-
ones.
Yeah, those are bleh. And all the probe droids.
I would like less phallic objects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, well,
More phallic objects?
I
I'm not sure. I'm in the middle here.
I want less of the Imperial probe droids as well, because that's what they are. Every time I see like a galvanizer on the field, I'm thinking nah, 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 nah. that thing going. And no,
Can I get 19 galvanizers, please?
we probably could.
I know.
But
I want to
probably
run
not
that
I
list
wouldn't
so
suggest
bad.
it.
I'm not going to buy 19 galvanizers. I have like 30 mitigators right now.
Yeah,
I don't
wouldn't
need-
suggest it because it's probably going to get hit with something if
Yep.
it gets up there.
Yep. What were we talking about?
We were doing the story of our names.
Oh, right.
So, we were just really against Trash and Struggle. Even though it's a really great team name, it's not a good team name for us.
No.
So we
Wait,
had
Trash and Struggle?
Trash
Struggle.
Trash and Struggle.
Because
It's also harder to say.
Because that's what we play and that's what we do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we were trying to think of a name, and we had the three of them also there with us, and
And I was doing a terrible fucking job.
yeah,
So
we don't trust Casey with team names anymore.
That's okay.
But Brian L was 2 beers in, 1 beer in, I don't know.
It was 2 or 3.
He drank 4 beers in the time I drank 1. And he was doing the thing that I do where he gets like an Angry Orchard and a shot of Fireball. So it was not just like 1 beer, it was 1 beer and a shot for every drink. I don't know how
Wisconsin way.
it was something. So he's just, the first one he gives us was the Kennedys. And we were like, okay. And then he's like, because you don't want to get assassinated.
Oh.
But we do anyway.
Yes. That got dark.
So we figured it was like, it's quirky and it's witty and it's definitely like game related in a sense.
Yeah.
But also people probably won't pick it up right off the bat.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I saw their name was Kennedy. Was just like, what the shit, guys?
yeah, we changed a
Yeah.
little bit.
That's okay.
Yeah.
My other favorite was Senpai Witness Me.
Oh, that was pretty
Oh
good.
my gosh. that turned into my meat thresher becoming. I'm gonna do some Mad Max stuff. The pig's gonna have a little silver around his mouth, and there's gonna be witness me written on that.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. That sounds awesome.
because it kind of looks like
Yeah.
one of those things
Dude,
from
I
there
would help
anyway.
you with that mod. That was an amazing movie, and that's an amazing idea.
Team names are hard, but
That's
we
when I work in an ER, and we have to do waste. We have to have a witness for our narcotic waste, right? Mm-hmm. So that we go out into the nurses' station, yell, "Witness me!" And there's 3 or 4 of the other male nurses that will all understand exactly what it is. It's great.
That's awesome.
But how many nurses don't?
Yeah, it's like a 50-50
Okay.
split. Most of the people I work with are women because I'm a nurse, but most of them, it's about half of them that get it. So
I feel like that's one of those, like, when I go to work, there are very few within the entire building that, like, when I had shit at my desk, people would be like, what are all of these things? And I'd have, like, pop vinyl figures and stuff.
Sure.
And be like, oh, I see you like monsters and stuff. And I'm just like, yep, we'll
Sure,
roll with
we'll
it.
roll.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what those are.
Yeah,
I like-
there are enough raging nerds at my work that it's okay.
It's very surprising.
There are more than one Pokemon Go player at my work that still play.
We were playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gen 2 just came out.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fun again.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Porygon too. That was pretty fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the Valentine's event.
I know,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
didn't get shit over
I got really
Valentine's.
lucky. I got
Yeah.
really
I'm
lucky.
just gonna put on Pokemon Go here. 'Cause
We caught a lot of the little ladybug things.
Yeah.
so fucking
And
many.
the Spinnerax.
They're everywhere.
They are in an abundance.
I found a Swinub on campus.
Nice.
Little like pig dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
I think I have one of those too.
I've hatched a couple of the babies.
I think when we were playing Friday night, I think I hatched like 4 or 5 eggs that I had just sitting and waiting because I hadn't played the game in so long.
Oh yeah, I had like 8 eggs all incubating at once. At
Oh,
one
yeah.
point.
Is there anything around here? I wonder if I should.
We're not, for ATC, we're not in the
Right
same
now.
location where we were.
Oh,
No.
there is one. There is
ATC.
one. There's a teddy
Oh,
bear.
cool. Ooh, I want
Oh,
that.
yeah, I don't have one
No,
yet.
I don't have one yet either. We
No,
gotta get
it's
guys.
it's
Hang on,
about
guys.
20 minutes
God, this is
further
like
away.
Okay, because I just remember there was like a Pokestop and a gym.
Yeah.
And so
It was kinda
instead
nice.
of playing, we were playing.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the WTC where somebody yelled
Oh,
Squirtle
shit,
out
that's
and we all pulled our phone.
Oh man, that was a good time.
That was a good time.
I have a feeling it's going to be similar this year.
I hope
I wish
so. But I
they-
think we're in a
I wish they
hotel
hadn't-
convention center, right?
I believe so.
Well, hopefully Travis and Nathan were smart enough to plan accordingly. To make sure
For
there's a
Pokestops?
Pokestop nearby.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Oh, somebody got 2 Dittos and Hoot Hoot Owls. I've gotten 2 of
Nice.
those too.
I got one
Yeah.
and a Hoot Hoot.
We're working on Teddy Ursa right now.
There's
There's one
a
right here at
Eevee
Andy's
right
house.
here also in case you need more.
There's what right here?
An Eevee.
Oh, the Eevees
yes.
have the 2 new
Oh, I've gotten
Evolves
that.
too.
Yep.
Oh, do they?
they do?
Nice.
Yeah, you can get
Sweet.
Espeon and Umbreon.
Yeah,
Nice.
and if you name them,
I was just going to ask if there was a
Correctly.
naming trick.
Sakura for Espeon and Tomo for Umbreon.
Oh,
Yeah.
good to know. Good to know. Oh, there's the spinner
No
rack.
reason
Hooray.
why I should know these things offhand. Whoops. But I have so many.
Oh, let's see. I think I actually have an Eevee up for evolution right now. too,
Nice.
So that's perfect.
I do as well. All right.
has anyone ever had an amazing Eevee since they switched to Eevees?
I honestly check my Pokemon on IVs, like online. I just throw them up there, so I don't use the appraisal system in the game.
I do.
So do we want to go over?
I
the-
stopped caring about AVs, so.
They're never going to be perfect.
No.
We can go through the teams, which might be fun if anybody wants us to go into depth on different lists. Do you have factions that you want to hear about, or certain teams? These are all in alphabetical order. So the first team is Tuna and Spam.
I wonder what they're playing.
There's not a single circle player.
Huh.
Surprising, right?
They probably
It
changed
is.
their mind after the.
Oh, after the nerf. Good call.
I have no idea who any of these people are, unfortunately, but there's Merc, Smenoff, Trolls, Scorn, and Kador. There is Cobra Kai. I don't know any of these people.
I don't think Team Muse is doing it anymore, but they were talking about before the nerf, running Marauder spam with the Kador. Having all 5 of their teammates all run 14 Marauders, I think it was.
Yeah.
Christ.
Each with a different caster. Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
It was a good list before the nerf too. I watched Keith play it a couple times. Yeah. He's Steamroller shit.
Cobra Kai is Trolls, Kador, Scorn, Rhett, Crix. Donkey Convergence of Cyrus. In case anyone can't tell, that's a donkey cock.
Oh.
Okay.
Why would you want to have a donkey cock?
I don't know. I mean, they're bigger
not.
than.
Not.
They're not.
Not.
I know people have like proportionately bigger dicks than most other animals. You know,
But I would say if you want to have the biggest dick in the horse world, you're gonna be a draft horse. Not. You're not gonna be a donkey.
Yeah, those are impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about the 19-inch dick last Friday.
Oh my God.
Christ,
Like
have you seen
so
that guy's
wrong. He had to have it in like a sock and like
I mean, I've
it's
put
literally like this fucking long.
But his penis is like, there's like 19 inches flaccid.
Yeah.
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 What the
Yeah.
fuck?
19 inches flaccid.
Well, you know-
and it's
you know
like
they
girthy as
You know,
fuck.
I think that's his socks. Over. I think.
I
you have to-
don't know.
you know that they have breast reductions, right? There should be a thing that allows you.
No one wants to get their penis reduced.
When you're that big,
19
though.
inches, that's all the way down your thigh. That's the length of your thigh.
It was past his knee. It was past his knee. It was poking there.
Can you imagine how much that would hurt to get a boner in public with pants on,
Like,
dude?
You'd probably pass out.
Yeah.
You know
All the
how
blood
some
loss.
you know how some men wish that they could just jack themselves off with their mouth? Well, he can do it.
Yeah, you can.
Actually, that's the thing. Some men have actually had ribs removed specifically so they can bend.
Oh, I know.
There
Yeah.
was a picture of him with his penis up, and he can hit himself.
Okay, that's amazing. Being able to cockslide yourself. Never mind.
Yeah.
So Donkey Cock is I don't know any of these people either. Scorn, Convergence, Crix, Kador, and Rhett. Stop me if you want to know anybody's lists. I'll read them off. Evil Geniuses for a Better Tomorrow with Jay Larson as their team captain. Rhett Legion, Rhett Circle Signar. 5 Guys, not to be confused with the Burger Place. Got the Winkies. Crix, Mercs, Menoth, Legion, Scorn. I'm curious. I didn't look at any of the other Convergence lists, and I really want to know what other people are playing.
It's probably Mama and Papa as well.
I assume so, but I'm running Mom, 2 PAs, and a TEP.
That's actually a pretty good list.
It's
I've seen similar run with Mom. It's
aggressive.
not bad.
If
Yeah.
I take it into something that can't take out a Colossal in one round,
then they're fucked.
yeah. The Florida meta, which probably don't know any of these people because they're from Florida.
I would assume.
Are they playing Gators?
No.
The Crix, Rhett, Kador, Circle Legion, and Menoth. Freedom Fries. Let's look at these people. Can I minimize? I fucking hate Conflict Chamber, by the way.
It's a little wonky on the phone.
Yeah, it is.
It is not fun. I'm sorry to whomever designed this, if you're listening or if you ever hear someone quote me on this. It's not as user-friendly on mobile as I would like it to be.
I thought it was pretty okay on laptop.
Yeah,
It
it's
wasn't
really
bad.
nice on a
Yeah.
laptop. That's when I built my list that way, and it was super convenient. But when we were trying to work on your lists,
If
it's
that's
like
what-
the
if that's what
swap
Warroom
With
was,
the swap
yeah.
button, you have to
Oh yeah, that
flip
was a
the
little
phone
actually,
sideways
like make it bigger.
to actually get to it.
Yeah.
bit weird.
It's not super cool.
The swap button was kind of an odd feature, I thought, but whatever.
Freedom Fries. I don't know who any of these people are either. Like, make it bigger. Like, I don't know half of these people, but they're playing Circle Rhett, Menoth, Kador, Signar. Hey, watch this. I think this was someone else's team. No, not all these people. Just hey, watch this. Signar, Legion, Trollblades, Kador.
There was
Menoth.
not much trolls. I was really surprised at that actually.
There's a couple troll
There,
players.
yeah, but they were down the bottom of the list of where people were going.
How Hard Could This Be? Has Brett Fogel, Mercs Legion Circle, Convergence, and Kador. Does anybody really... yeah, still more on topic than Crippled System.
That's a low bar,
Correct.
dude.
Jank Tank. I don't know any of these people. One of their persons is just Brandon. Just Brandon.
Just Brandon.
Who needs a last name?
Oh yeah.
Just Brandon. Legion Crix, Signar, Circle Kador. There's not a whole lot of Circle players either. The Just Us League, Just Us League. That's our lacrosse friends. Megan is on their team this year. She is playing Rhett. They have a Scorn player, Convergence player, Kador, and a Signar player. The Land of Nice and Snow, which I thought was a really great team name. I think.
Is it Minnesota?
Who's on it?
Oh, Tom Worzinger. I know him.
Okay.
Tom Cluess and Ted. I know them too.
Yeah. Kador.
Yep.
Oh dear God.
Merks Menoff.
That would be the Minnesota.
That also sounds like the Land of Nice and Snow. That's probably what you got there.
There's nothing nice in Minnesota.
There's nothing nice there.
Except for the Ren Fair.
That's true. The Ren Fair is very good.
Lone Star, which has Will Pagani, and Merc Signar, Circle Scorn, and Convergence.
What was the Signar player's name?
Ooh, on the Lone Star team?
Yeah.
Julian.
Oh, never mind. I know somebody. I played him at the War Machine weekend in one of the Last Chance thing, and I can't remember his name.
This is the Texas team, right?
Yeah, because he was from Texas area, but none of those.
From Texas,
Yeah.
None of his. He was plays Signar. So.
One beer short of a 6-pack, which is the Baraboo meta.
Oh, I was
Yep.
going to ask if that was Wisconsin.
Yep. Johnny Pastrami. That is a great name.
Is that his real name?
No, but that's what we call him, and he lets us call him that.
That's too bad.
Kerr, Davis, John, Ethan, and then alternate
Andy.
Andy.
It's Andy.
Okay,
It's Kador, so I assume it's Andy.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Johnny's playing Menoth. That's weird.
He's been switching on and off a shit ton.
He should just fucking play Kador. I'm sorry, Johnny, if you're listening, you should just fucking play Kador.
It's a little too late now.
Yeah.
just play Kador. Just pretend.
I mean, I guess if he just brings his Kador instead of Menoth. Oops.
I grabbed the wrong bag.
I'm play this now.
Ryan's playing Mercs. John and Davis are both playing Signar. Ethan's playing Rhett, and Andy's playing Kador. Salty Wieners.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know any of those people either.
I don't offhand either.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Swamp Ass Gobbers. That's a good name.
That is a Swamp Ass Gobbers. It's a good name. Signar, Circle, Kador, Rhett. Swamp Ass Gobbers. I don't know these people. Kador, Signar, Rhett, Legion, Menoth, Scorn. I'm having a really hard time reading these. Like, I need to bring my phone closer to my face. Team Escape has Professor Lust. I'm assuming another Minnesota team.
Yeah, probably.
Menoth, Signar, Rhett, Convergence, Mercs, Team Friendship. They probably have the
That
best
should have
team.
been us.
We are not friends, Casey. Signar, Circle, Menoth, Rhett, Trolls, Menoth. Team Muse, which has...
They're not doing all Kador, which makes me very sad.
That is surprising.
Well, it's just because that list got nerfed.
Yeah.
That would have been
I
hell.
feel like it still would have been fun.
Well, it would take in list checking out of everything, too.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter what you play. You get to go into 14 Marauders.
They're playing Menoth, Signar, Kador, Mercs, Rhett, and Signar. The Great Quimbini, and the Dirty Tricks.
Oh, that's another of the Madison ones.
Yeah.
Yep, that's another Madison team.
Yep.
Crick, Signar, Circle, Menoth, and Minions. Us. Do we need to go over what we're playing? Do you guys need to know what we're playing?
We're good.
I'm playing Convergence. Travis's Troublemakers, which is a Milwaukee team, yeah?
They're the team that won
But without
last
Travis.
year at WITC.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get Brian Culp on that team.
Yep.
Circle, Signar, Minions, Trolls, and Scorn, and then Trolls from Felix's Basement. Which is Chicago meta, right?
Yes, and they have adorable shirts. I don't know if you saw them.
No.
They're pretty. I'll pull them up.
They're playing Circle, Trolls, Minions, Menoth, Signar, and Mercs.
A lot of Menoth.
I counted
Yeah.
6 Legion,
Yeah, I
not
think it's
including myself.
It's a pretty
There's 7 Cricks, including alternates.
diverse breakdown. Like,
There's a shit ton of War Machines still,
there's
though.
always going to be more War Machine than there is Hordes.
I know.
Like, that's just a standard, I think. But those are the same shirts they had last year, right?
I don't think so.
I thought
Did
so.
they? I like them.
I like the troll.
Well,
on there.
I'm sorry. I could only make our logo last night.
No, that's
you did. After finally figuring out a name.
I still think we could probably. I mean, I think it's really great that we have the. What is
the aspects.
Aspect.
Yeah, because if anyone catches it, they're gonna catch it. I think that the font might be something
I can
we could
change the
adjust,
font.
but you did spend forever on it.
I like it.
Um,
I like it a lot.
I can change the font.
Are we still gonna do image on the front, names on the back, logos,
Sure.
faction logos?
Do we want it just like a big one right here, or do we just want like the Kennedys right here?
Just right over your boob.
I was gonna say if it's over the boobs, it kind of gets
Spending a long time
hidden.
circling that.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Shirt design is always not fun.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
have to figure that out fairly quickly.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Those are.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I still want to be Ever Bitch or not. I don't know what else I do though.
I still like Captain Commando.
Commander
Very
is a good
fitting.
one.
Yeah.
I'm definitely. It's Steel Trap this year for sure. Like, I missed the opportunity last year.
George suggested to me lot lizard, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to be a lot lizard. Thank you.
But no, that one was good, though. That was really good.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. No.
George would make a suggestion like that.
Yeah, he asked me. He's like, no, I'm not gonna be a lot lizard. Thank you. I need something better. That's not a hoe.
Not a hoe. More vagina references.
Yeah. You're doing pigs, right?
And gators.
And gators. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the only pig. I'm the only one that has a pig caster.
Yeah.
Which I'm very excited about. I've evolved, as Aaron says. I feel like a Pokemon.
Oh, I wonder if there's anything else.
Time to go back to Pokemon.
Oh, jeez.
So, ATC's coming up in 2 weeks. I'm hell underprepared. That's
We'll
about
just wing it. Whatever.
We always do. We do fine. I won a game last year.
Yeah. I won 0 because scorn.
Weren't you the only one who won a game? Or you were close at
No, Megan won 2 games.
Celeste
And
won a
Celeste
game.
won a game.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely got, like, shit stomped.
Yep.
Definitely.
It was...
Not playing in a long time will do that to you. Yep.
We'll have to look and see what places there are to eat around there so we can drown our sorrows at the end of the night.
Super drunk. Super
Maybe.
drunk. I'm gonna get super drunk. Which reminds me, since I can't get Friday off, Casey can't get Friday off, we're driving down Friday night.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. Depends. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I figured
Soon.
all of us need to figure that out soon. We have to figure out what Becca's doing.
Yeah.
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 She could maybe go with us
Probably.
because she's closer to pick up.
She's up in Reedsburg.
Yeah.
No, PP is not making
PP
cards
is not
anymore, is
making
my
cards.
understanding. They are publishing them as PDFs, so if you really wanted to, you could print them out.
It's
but
not that they're not making them.
Yeah.
You can buy singles.
oh, you can buy singles
Yeah.
still. Oh, I thought they just straight up weren't making them anymore. That was my
No.
understanding.
Maybe
at
you
least.
got, maybe I'm behind
Thank-
on the information.
Thank
But
you
again,
for
that's something
reminding
our roommate
me.
was pissed off about because he likes to have a physical card.
I love having physical cards.
Yes.
Well, especially
and
when
now I have to print them.
Especially with the functionality of Warroom. I mean, let's be honest,
Love
having
Warroom.
a card is great.
right.
Yeah.
God
'cause-
forbid your battery die.
Well, if
Oh,
you're,
that's the least of your problems with Warroom.
I was gonna say,
Crashes.
if you're in a tournament and it crashes, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's not.
And none of your damage is counted anymore. You know, it's just no.
I think the current war room has been pretty good because I know that I'll start a game sometimes and then I won't
Sometimes
even
it'll
like
keep it,
Yeah,
yeah.
it keeps it pretty often.
Mhm.
So it's not as bad as old war room, but
I don't like the reliance on an
No.
unreliable piece of software.
I also don't like relying on additional software that costs me
More money.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna buy all of the factions, it's what, $60?
Something like
Yeah.
that.
So-
I think it's 80 if you didn't get the discount from
Yeah.
Mark
Yeah,
II.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, new models won't have cards, but you can still acquire cards.
Mhm.
Um,
And you can download the PDFs for free. So that is kind of nice that they're offering the PDFs for free.
yeah,
so then you can
just
proxy
print
stuff.
them and Put them in your sleeves.
I mean, the only good thing about it is that you don't have issues like I did at War Machine Weekend where somebody had the swamp gobbers and they're like, oh, I get to put 2 rings out. And it's like, no, you don't. Because I'm a Minions player and I know better. But even at the last tournament I was at, I was using my cards for my pigs. And I'm like, why are these pigs shit? I'm like, do I not remember anything? And I looked at Warroom and it's like, oh, they got changed.
Yeah.
And I was playing down by...
And they're actively changing a lot of things now. Like, they're actually changing points cost, for example.
Right.
That changes things a lot.
It's turning into a fucking living game.
Throw this pen if I don't set it down. Realize how much I fucking hate living games. I really, really, really hate the concept of things that change frequently.
Yeah.
And you know what game everyone's getting in now? It's a fucking living game.
Bear Meta started playing Age of Sigmar.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yep.
they've really been like pushing other people to play.
They're trying.
And
And
I'm
I'm just
not
like,
gonna
no. Not doing it.
When the Lizardmen were suggested to me, I looked at them with an open mind because I was like, yeah, they fucking ride dinosaurs. I'm all over that.
Lizard people are the best.
They look stupid. And then I saw the Storm Bros, and I was just like, I really want them. And they have that problem with all GW products because their models are fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
But the Storm Bros are much like your fucking, what are they? Space Marines. I should know that word. Where they're all dudes. Like, every single female model in Age of Sigmar is much like every single female model in every GW game ever. It's either tits and ass or, like, scary,
Supermodel.
unpleasant, yucky looking.
They know their market, to be fair.
Yeah, but, like, I'm not going to pick up the game at all.
No.
And I'm totally marketable. Mm-hmm. You can sell me things. I buy things all the time. Unfortunately.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That's the thing.
They're delicate. They look pretty. I don't like that. I saw Matt picking up his models and like there's nothing to them. Like I feel like I could just toss them and they'll
The
break.
models are pretty durable.
They are very durable.
I
That
just-
plastic is a lot.
Yeah, they have some of the best
Yeah.
models. GW just is amazing when it comes to models.
I will say, our roommate picked up, it was on Kickstarter, I'm drawing a blank on what it was. Kingdom Death. There we go, Kingdom Death.
Kingdom Death.
Dude, have you seen some of the models?
I have
they
seen
are
some of the
fucking
models.
incredible.
They
are.
look good.
They make privateers models look like a little lump that somebody just,
Well, my problem with Kingdom Death is
produced.
that
They are
sexy.
fucking amazing
They're-
models.
They're very
overtly-
sexy.
That's
the point of them, though.
sexism
That's what-
in there.
yeah.
Though. Like, there's fucking models where it's like 4 women strapped to a chair as a chair.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that.
Yeah, that's the aesthetic they're going for.
I know,
but
and I don't like it.
But I do enjoy the game. We've played it on the whatever that thing on the Steam that you can buy and tabletop emulator.
Simulator?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tabletop simulator, and it is a lot of fun.
No, and I'll give you that. I'm not a fan. I don't think the models are very tasteful per se, but they're
No.
not. But
They're
the model,
beautiful.
the
They're
quality
not
of the
tasteful.
sculpting is amazing.
Yes.
Some of their pinups are palatable,
Sure.
and they're phenomenal, and they don't have that problem that Arena Rex has, where if you let it sit for an hour, your model gets floppy because it's too warm in your room. Because that's happened.
Yeah. And there are some tasteful female models. There's a couple of knights and stuff like that. that our
I'm not
roommates
saying
gotten.
that all of the models aren't tasteful. I'm saying
No,
that there are
it's
some
a
that
huge
are-
chunk of them there,
Ugh.
way over the top.
Yeah, we went balls deep into that one.
Yep, we did too. So
Balls deep.
Yeah. I made he went. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
the
not
roommate
allowed to
went all in,
kickstart anything
so-
for a while.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Death.
Kingdom Death.
Topics. So
we
we're
do
gonna
have a lot of
talk about-
topics.
I can't fucking spell.
So do we want to talk about the steamroller?
Death is DEATH.
No. You wouldn't know that I went to school for English if you saw my spelling.
At least we can read your handwriting.
Sort of.
I can read my handwriting.
It's better than
That's all that matters.
So yeah,
Steamroller?
Steamroller.
Oh, Steamroller.
So there were leaks.
Steamroller.
Kind of.
the leaks.
Yeah.
I was
Teasers, maybe.
yelled
Yeah.
at for using leaks. I haven't read too much into it. I know about the 5-up dice roll after turn 5.
There's not
in
much
game.
to read, to be honest.
Um,
I'm pulling it up.
certain types of zones have to be it's no longer like the standard control dominate points. It's
Yeah.
control dominate with certain
models.
Certain shapes get certain types of models.
Yeah.
And then
So you can't just run your storm color over to contest now.
Yep.
That makes me
Correct.
sad.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're trying to prevent jack spam lists and things like that.
And that's just spam in general.
Yeah.
Like, the whole Steamroller, and I know that I get really like, whenever Privateer Press does something, I'm one of those people that I'm really just like, holy shit, what are you doing? This is the worst thing ever. Why are you doing this? But with the Steamroller 2017 stuff, I'm actually like, there's a lot of valuable reason for this. Like, the 5-up dice roll to end the game, when you consider how they're changing up control points.
Yeah, because you have to be up 6 from your opponent.
Yes, you have to be, and that's...
Oh, man. I'm sorry, I just had a realization. My little counter for my scenario is kind of obsolete. Yeah.
I only use it for turns.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Even turns, I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
Well, you do have to keep track of turns because after turn 5 is when you do the roll.
Gotcha. I can bring out my giant.
I'm really
D6.
bad at keeping track of turns.
Yeah, I guess
That's
it
why
does have a
giant
use.
D6. I have one that's like, it's like this big, and it's like green
I have a
and pretty.
foam one I could use.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you have to be up 6 from your opponent for you to end the game off of a control point victory. So now if you're up 1 point and you roll a 5 up, then game is over and you've won with 1 extra point.
Right.
And then also the having, I don't understand like the different zone probably is to help with some of those spammy lists, because if you take a list that's just spammy like that, you're gonna get fucked if your zones are not the right ones.
Do you want me just to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. So scenarios are scored in a different way than they were in 2016. You score control points from controlling different scenario elements, so zones or flags, or destroying objectives. Circle zones are only scored by warrior models, units, and solos. Rectangle zones are only scoreable by warjacks, warbeasts, or battle engines. And then warcasters and warlocks can score in any zone type as well as flags. Dominate doesn't exist as it did in 2016 and is replaced with the ability for warcasters and warlocks to control multiple scenario elements at the same time. So there could be like overlapping is kind of what they're trying to do with that.
Yeah, there could be like a flag inside a zone.
Yeah.
Dominate both.
Yeah. So I do like that a little bit better, because then you're not going to see, like you said, spam of anything. Because now Aaron's like, I need to fix my lists because I have all beasts. But my list, I'm okay because I have everything. So I feel pretty good.
But that's, I mean, now it's you either have one list that's an all-comer, or you actually have a list that's, this is my jack heavy, this is my infantry heavy list. So it does help out with that. And that's, like I said, a lot of people were like, oh, this is just, we're going back to GW with the dice rolls and all this ridiculous stuff.
I disagree with that.
Yeah.
I think that more times than not, they even said they only, out of the times that they've play tested it, now this is how many times they play tested it, it's only come out twice. But realistically, the game's going to end before it'll even come to that point.
Exactly.
So I'm not worried about it.
More assassination attempts.
Yes, that's what's going to force. Which worries me about trolls a little bit, because trolls attrition. So I don't really know how trolls are going to work with this.
I can't think of very much trolls in our meta right now, so I'm not really sure how to answer that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that there is a whole lot of trolls floating around, not after
Not
after
after.
Mark 2 with Calandra's her
What is
Her
it?
thing.
Star thing.
Yeah.
Starcross?
Starcross is still good. Starcross is still really good. But a lot of the troll stuff that was really OP that caused us to see a lot of them at the end of Mark 2 got nerfed into the ground.
Yeah.
So. It was kind of like the Crix effect, where Crix used to be really, really, really good, and now they're mediocre. So all the people who loved the theme of Crix have just suddenly gone over to Signar, and they love the theme of Signar now, you know.
What I do like from this, too, is the terrain. So they're going to have 3 guidelines on how to place it, not like maps, like this is how it must be, but at least they'll have some more guidelines than what they've had previously.
And I thought they were adding more like objectives and shit too.
Yeah.
Or even just like shit to blow up to get points.
I don't like that stuff. That stuff makes me cranky.
I think
hate
that's how I took what John
Yeah.
told me, but I might be completely off.
That's the reason why I don't play Malifaux, is because I don't want to interact with the board state.
Yeah, but I think that might be a thing to try and get your control points up, besides just zones and flags.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Everyone else seems to be a fan. We're opposites today.
Yeah.
It's opposite day, ladies.
Like, just builds a wall right here.
Yeah.
Casey or Mexico now.
Oh god. Grymkin made
Build your
my
own wall.
head hurt. I was just gonna say, with all how much you hate change, there's probably a place in the Republican Party for you.
Not one where I would be comfortable.
Danielle, do you want to update people on your costume?
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess I can. So,
Can I put your address?
yes, you can put it on. So, I put my snake up online, and what Jackie is modeling for me is my headdress that I have started.
Fit my head.
So,
Give it a try.
yeah, you gotta put it, what I do is I pull my hair up and then I put it underneath. And then you can move that forward so it's not so much, yeah, I'm just gonna use that one wire for the snake, but, so if you haven't noticed,
beautiful. No,
that's fine,
that one
whatever,
feather, yeah.
just let it go. It's just masking tape on there, but I am going to be, cosplaying as Jaga Jaga at Adepticon. I thought I'd do the costume contest. I'm going to be doing the Masters event the day before, and I'm not going to last very long, so I thought I'd do the costume contest. I'm not going to win, but I thought I'd wing it.
It'll still be fun.
Yeah.
Well, you will.
That-
It's Adepticon.
yeah.
That's true.
I don't know. I gotta buy some,
Oh
whoops.
shit, I'm
Are you
caught.
stuck?
I have a lot of hair. I'm sorry about that.
Need help?
Maybe. There we go.
So, this is Jaga Jaga's headdress. I have one snake I'm making for her, and then I have another snake that I'm gonna make on the top, and then I gotta make some bones and some skulls, but
On the subject of cosplay, I still really want to do Veil and then have my daughter dress up as a shredder.
that would be adorable. You need to do that.
Your daughter would make a good shredder.
She would. It's her life.
I feel like most of the pictures I see of her on Facebook are of her eating something.
Or destroying something.
That piece of meat that she was nomming on?
Yeah, I posted a picture on my Facebook of my almost 2-year-old now with this pork loin she grabbed off the counter and she just started trying to gnaw on it. It was as big as her torso.
It was almost as long as her body. It was
yeah,
huge.
It was a hungry kid.
So, yes, I will be doing that at Adepticon. So, if anybody is going, I guess you can find me. I'll be like a giant snake lady or gator lady.
Yeah.
Snake gator.
I'm debating on trying to cosplay something, but I don't.
You got time. You got a little time.
like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have that like latex black suit that I could maybe do something with.
There you go.
Did, but I don't know what you would.
I have no fucking.
I mean, like, I
clue.
know what you would cosplay with that, but I don't know what you would cosplay War Machine related with that.
We may or may not be going to BlizzCon this year, depending upon how Keith does for qualifying for War Machine weekend. And if we do, I'm totally going as Brightwing and carrying around glitter with me.
Is he just like if he doesn't get into the
Yeah, he's out of practice is the thing. So, and, my interest is so in going to War Machine weekend, to be perfectly honest. So,
War Machine weekend is.
if I played more, it would be different. But I don't play that
Yeah.
much.
I like War Machine weekend for the people that we get to see while we're at War Machine weekend.
exactly.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I had a blast getting drunk. I'm just going to say that.
Well, we're going to the WTC this year, so we'll get to see a lot of those people at the WTC anyway.
It's in Belgium,
Yep.
right?
Yep, Belgium.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop off in Portugal on the way there, and then we're gonna hit Belgium and hang out there for a while.
You can cosplay Excellent Exit.
There you go.
That might take longer than a month
Just
to
get
put
some,
together.
get some clothes hangers. And then
There you go. I love it.
Speaking of coat hangers, this is a really bad way to start a segue. There.
Wow.
Anybody who's gone to Smogcon, can you, if
I can't find it on the store.
yeah, okay. So there is a Syntherian Big Ben pin that's Smogcon exclusive, and if someone can acquire one and give it to me, I would love you forever. It's beautiful, and I will post it. I mean, like, I will buy it from you, but like, if you can find it, I need it. I really need it. I showed you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing. Smogcon is becoming
Yes.
Lock and Load Europe.
Yep.
That was an
Yes.
announcement this year. Mm-hmm. Oh, and congrats to Pat. He won Smogcon this year. So, hooray.
Was he playing? I saw that post on.
I don't remember what he was playing.
I think I saw it on Twitter. I don't even know where I'm going to be able to find that because that's going to be. I'm going to have to dig through stuff.
What are you looking for?
What was Pat playing? When
Yeah.
he won Smogcon this year.
I haven't looked at the Twitters yet lately.
I know it was not that long ago. I'm going to find it.
Oh crap!
There's always a
just saw
point
it.
in almost every podcast where I have to pull out my phone and dig through something to find something.
Yeah.
It's becoming very frustrating. I should just keep all of these things on hand.
I don't know what he was playing.
I want to say he was playing Crooks or
Striker
Signar.
won and Pat used Striker 1.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So, Signar.
That's a surprising choice.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think a lot of people have been playing Striker.
No, it's all Sloan, Haley 2, Haley 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, even
it's-
Nemo
Kane,
too.
Some Kane.
Yeah, and King. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of this chicken with Nemo 3 on Signar forums.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nemo 3.
I want Nemo 3 to be good. I can't get him to work.
Yeah.
Maybe it's me, but I've tried him so many times and I can't get him to work. In Mark 2 or Mark 3, so.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll become a convergence caster and then he can just join me.
I had hoped that for 3 actually, because we have convergence and Keith doesn't use it anymore. So, and convergence is sweet.
Nemo would make a really great convergence caster.
He would.
He would be the best convergence caster.
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't think anything would be
If we did Who's the Boss?
Oh,
Nemo 2 and
Jesus
Nemo 2 and
Christ.
dude, can you imagine even just having Energizer?
I would love to have anything.
Yeah. Dude, if we were playing Who's the Boss, Nemo 2 into Convergence would be amazing.
I
Yeah.
don't disagree. That would be pretty beautiful.
Mhm.
We should just all play Who's the Boss.
Mort Nebra.
Okay, that is wrong. That's wrong for a lot of reasons.
Mort Nebra.
Mort Nebra can't lead a convergence army. That's how I feel about that.
We had one question from the Facebooks, and it was from.
Was something about Grymkin.
Well, that was. I said we were going to talk about that, but Brian Sin had asked if Deadpool will show up at the end of Logan.
Yes.
I hope so. I doubt it.
I hope so. I think he would, or at least have some sort of cameo.
Well,
After
we're
the success
expecting a
somewhere in
Deadpool
there.
2, right?
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be after credits.
After the success
Yeah.
of Deadpool, I can totally see them doing
Because
that.
isn't the one guy supposed to be Cable, but not Cable? No, he's not Cable. I can't remember his name. The guy with the arm. I can't remember his name.
The arm.
Robotic arm.
The guy with the arm.
It's not. Yeah. So I don't know if there's something supposed to be about.
Yeah, no, that
Cable?
is the
I
other thing, is
don't
that Nemo
care.
did tell them to go away.
Hi, Aunt.
Hi, old
You
witch.
just keep giving me stuff. This is a... Fuck you.
What is it?
It's Forge Master Morton Nebra.
Oh! I am
Actually,
so-
Ford Master Lucidia.
Okay.
I don't care.
I've changed it.
I'm gonna have to spend some
This
time
is
with
not
that.
okay, Andy, and
Yeah.
I may confiscate this.
It's a little frustrating.
This might be like masturbatory material.
I just want to see Amanda's look when she reads her feet.
I want to see a Metropolis-esque Mort Nebra though. That'd be sweet.
I don't know. Okay.
I'd be okay with
so
that faction
Andy
hop.
brought this beautiful Forge Master Morton Nebra card. Anyone who knows the Convergence fluff knows that Morton Nebra's not a. We don't want her.
No, you all suck.
You wanted her.
Well, we wanted her,
Yeah.
but we don't want her.
She
I
didn't
don't
want,
want
she
her.
didn't want to be wanted.
I don't want her.
She disagreed with,
maybe she can change her mind and come over anyway. I'd play that.
Come over anyway.
We have issues with her methods.
Yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, yeah. So
Mort
Morton
Nebra could do
Nebra's
syphilis, maybe.
Morton Nebra's a new syphilis.
So that drug-resistant one, didn't you know?
Okay, Morton Nebra gains up to 7 focus points. She cannot have more focus points than her current focus cannot. Okay. She cannot have more focus points than her current focus as a result of divine recalibration. When a warjack spends a focus point during its activation, you can give a focus point to another warjack if the two are in the same battle group and within Morton Nebra's control range. Warjacks can still have no more than 3 focus points at any time. Divine recalibration lasts for 1 turn. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It says they can't have more than 3 focus.
Mhm.
Is allocation still a rule?
Allocation still a rule. Yeah,
So they can't be allocated more than 3.
correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So it's not as egregious as I was thinking it was going to be. It's actually, like, I would love a feat like that.
It's induction for her entire.
Yeah, but also it's additional induction because now she has a shit ton of focus.
Correct. Yeah.
So she can just, when she's going to pop her feet because she's just like, guess what, I have no focus. That's actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of our alt casters that we have for Who's the Boss.
Oh, that's.
She's not real. It's not real.
I know.
Yeah.
I need to go change my pants.
Yeah, I would really like that.
She had magnetic hold.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we get good things? Why is Convergence such a...
The cool thing, though, too, that I gave her, too, is she has Field Marshal immunity disruption.
Nice.
Yeah.
So her jacks can never be disrupted.
That's
They
pretty
shouldn't
sweet,
be able
too.
to be
Yeah.
disrupted in the first place.
She still has
Don't have fucking
Solar
cortex.
Tinker because, she was...
Mhm.
During her time period then, she was tinkering around with souls and that, which she shouldn't have been. And then whenever she casts a spell, she has a focus remainder, basically rounding up, rounding down. She's able to allocate a focus point to a jack for every spell that she casts.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
That's,
I'm building her as well, so I'm building a model. I've got it
Can
on the way.
you send
Nice.
that to Privateer Press and just say,
Hey, you should make
we
this.
need another caster anyway, right? Right?
Not when they have Morton Everett 2 coming up.
So?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be Forge Master Morton Ebra. I just want that on a caster. Just give me that. I don't care what you name it. Whenever we get Orion, I'm pretty sure it's going to be mediocre. If we ever get Orion.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to Callus too.
Dragon Centaur? His model looks stupid.
Have you seen it in person?
No? Do you have it?
I do. It's with Marshall right now.
Oh.
Oh, is that what you gave it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that was Callus too.
There's a picture, like the angle that they took the picture from. Yes, it looked stupid, but I think there are other angles that make him look a lot better.
He does look. He looks a little derpy in the Privateer picture, but
Yeah.
the 360 view, he does actually look pretty solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
His bigger arms that are on the sides seem a little weird, but yeah, he's cool.
I'm sure with some modeling it's not bad.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go back.
Also Azrael.
Azrael looks pretty cool.
Yeah. While Amanda was begging for a pin, it also reminded me we should probably beg you guys to sponsor us.
For ECC, that's too soon.
Yeah.
That's way too soon. You can just send me money. That's good too,
Yeah.
right? Like,
We just a little something to try and, cover the cost for our shirts maybe or something. I tried one of our local stores, but they're not doing so well at the moment, so...
That really
So,
surprises me. I would
the
think the first
winery.
quarter of 2017, you wouldn't think that everybody'd be trying to drown their sorrows. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
We were going to try for a wine place. Yeah. Wine and women, it should work. But unfortunately, it did not go through. So, if anyone wants to send money, we'll love you long time.
Speak for yourself.
I will not do any additional favors. I will just love you.
Nice disclaimer there.
yeah.
So anything else?
I think that was really it. We really wanted to. I mean, we have all the ACC lists we could look at. We can see what people are playing, but honestly, it's a pretty like everything is really. I don't know the word.
There's a decent spread.
That's what I'm looking for. That's about it.
Also, our chat is not extremely active at all. So that's not helping.
No, it's about on par with the usual. isn't
No,
it?
the last few times were actually pretty active. Maybe if you would come here, and cast
Details,
sometimes.
Details.
Well, you're supposed to have more time off now, right?
Yeah.
Soon, when I start my new job.
Cool. Cool.
Yep, yep.
Celeste is supposed to have more time off too.
Mm-hmm.
She is currently taking photos of her entire LuLaRoe inventory.
Yeah.
Poor soul.
Yep. Yep. I told her she should bring everything to Andy's. She'll come podcast, bring all your stuff, we'll buy it.
It's like somebody puked patterns all over the place.
Some of them aren't terrible. Some of them are bad.
cute.
Yeah.
They're really bad.
Yeah.
I don't understand the LuLaRoe thing. I'm happy with just my bright orange pants myself.
They feel really good.
They do.
Yeah. Especially liking Carly, which
Yeah,
I don't
just-
own yet. But I
Yeah,
want
just-
one.
Just plain colored leggings. They're a thing still, and they're only like $5.
Yeah. Hey, plain colored I'll get anywhere. But like the prints,
Casey really likes the fox prints.
I need to finish my collection.
You have a problem.
How many more do you need?
2 or 3.
All of them.
Yeah, 2 or 3 is what I have left. Unless I wanted like all the different variations of colors, but that ain't
Somebody
no.
commented that almost every Signar player is running Stormlances. Yeah, that's
Wow,
not really.
that's really
Yeah, it's
shocking.
not
Yeah.
really surprising.
What a
They're
surprise.
really good. That's part of why I'm not playing Signars, because Keith cannibalized both of my units to Stormlances.
I
so-
mean, you gotta give them their real name. Those are slaughter stallions.
yeah,
Mhm.
Like, they're not stormlances.
slaughter ponies.
They're slaughter stallions because the
No.
murder ponies are murder ponies.
Oh, that's true, and they do
Yeah.
have dicks.
Yeah.
I remember that when I was assembling them. They definitely have
Yes.
dicks,
Yeah.
and they definitely still have balls, unless
Yep.
they put like the replacement marbles in there, like they do sometimes. But yeah, they do. Vets seriously do that.
They do. Yeah.
It's been making chicken spaghetti.
That sounds good.
Bring me some.
Yeah. I'm hungry. I should have eaten.
I told you to fucking eat something.
I brought ice cream. Nobody's
Ice
taken the ice cream yet. If you're really
And then
hungry,
he's
it's
down
there.
eating it.
Practicing his old witch voice.
That's great.
Oh, that was awful.
Dear God.
We can probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
recommendations?
Oh, good question.
Recommendations.
You already had a recommendation, didn't you?
Yeah, and I'll probably have a real recommendation. So don't buy Grymkin. This is a War Machine podcast that wants to support Privateer Press, and I'm telling you to not buy one of their factions. It's probably not a good idea.
I mean, I was going to second your recommendation. There. Boycott until they get a better voice.
Oh, man. I want to know why my name is on a video and they did nothing with it.
Yeah, nothing happened with
I have
that.
no
then?
idea.
Yeah, what was that?
I literally... Tumblr. I spend far too much time on Tumblr. The Privateer Press's Tumblr was doing a series of riddles.
Okay.
And if you were, like, the first one to answer correctly, your name ended up on this list.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's dumb.
Yeah. I thought there was, like, more to it.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
There was supposed to be more to it, wasn't there?
I
Maybe
don't
there will be
know.
more to it when it launches.
maybe. My name should be somewhere in that faction. But they modeled the child after me. That's really what happened.
Yeah. They just knew.
Yep. Saw a fist fight with the wife last night. Hilarious, but tons of swearing. What is that?
Movie, I imagine.
Yeah.
Sounds like a movie.
I don't get commercials, so you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Help
what is
me
fist
out.
fight? Does anyone-
Oh, there's my recommendation. John Wick 2.
Yeah.
Bitch, that was gonna be mine.
John Wick 2. Holy shit. Really good. I don't even like. I'm so squeamish with like violent movies.
I usually am too, but that one they did
It was.
a good job.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, moviecore and I usually don't get along, but that one did a good job.
Thoughts on John Wick 2? 60 some headshots.
Mm.
Lots of brain matter.
Yep.
However, it was all done really well.
Did you like John Wick 1? Yes, you'll like John Wick 2.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong. Go see it again.
And the puppy does not die. For those of you who
Puppy
have
Doesn't
not
Die,
seen it.
Best movie ever.
Oh, that
So,
one.
Joseph said
Oh.
Ice Cube and Charlie from It's Sunny. It's Always Sunny as teachers who get into a fight.
I might be into that.
I feel like
Yeah.
that would be a good movie.
That could be a
could
good
be
movie.
fun.
Yeah.
Let's go watch that.
Also, I totally missed out on my chance to see Xander Cage. It was there for 2 weeks and it was gone.
Aw.
Sorry.
I'm extremely upset. Like,
Dollar
and
Theater.
fucking Rogue One is still there.
Wow.
The Dollar
Still fucking
The Dollar Theater in
there.
Madison might still have it.
It might have to look.
Can we pause for a second and talk
No.
about our John Wick experience?
Yes.
And how we walked out of the theater,
Oh, yeah.
which was also currently showing 50 Shades of Grey, and walked into the lobby to a pure romance table set up selling stuff.
Oh, so
Well, they
that's
had.
Mr. Market.
I'm not sure they were selling, but they were doing a
They-
drawing to win
They
stuff.
definitely
Was
had.
stuff laying out?
There were like safe for
Yeah.
the environment that we were currently in stuff, like probably
Yeah.
massage oils.
So not
and
like big
bullshit.
dildos?
Yeah, there weren't.
Correct.
Like,
Take this home after you watch this movie.
have you guys read the articles about them finding
I saw.
cucumbers?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Andy's face.
So in case you haven't heard, when they go in to clean up the theaters after showings of 50 Shades of Grey, they're fine.
But finding
Oh,
cucumbers.
shit.
Put two and two together.
I hadn't.
Now I can.
Yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing.
It's a,
It's a thing.
the world
Is it a
that we
smooth
live in.
cucumber or is it got like bumps?
I'm sure there's
So-
some of each.
There's probably
It's
whatever
probably
your preference
whatever they
is.
could get.
They stopped down at Woodman's first.
Oh my
Probably-
God.
They probably went to like a farmer's market. These are white women going in.
Yeah, it's probably Brennan's.
like
Probably Brennan's or
what do you
Cops.
think?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm never
Oh.
gonna look at Brennan's the same way again.
Oh.
Get your 50 Shades
Yeah.
darker
Oh,
cucumbers
God.
here.
Oh god.
Yes.
So gross.
Oh.
Yeah.
This movie is
Just find one
borderline
zucchini
porn,
in
isn't it?
the-
I mean, it's not borderline. It's written at it's Twilight fanfic is really what it is.
Yeah.
That's how it started.
God. Oh God, Bumpy for her pleasure.
If only you could be too.
The cucumber could be for the guy going there too.
It could. Equal opportunity dildos.
Equal opportunity dildos.
But you have to make sure that you never go from back to front. You always go from front to back. See.
You gotta be clean.
So you gotta I have to use it first and then he can use it.
Just wash it after. It's okay.
Just get two of them. I mean, they're not.
It's just a cucumber.
Hey, I'm just saying we're kind of cheap, okay?
Oh shit.
Hell, you can grow them yourself.
What do you think my garden is for?
Oh.
Do you also have carrots?
Yes, I do.
Changes things a little bit. Gotta mix it up.
All I can
Exactly.
think about is the 1,000 Ways to Die episode where she was like grabbing a cucumber to practice for her date night, and
What was she
she
practicing?
had
Oh, okay.
yeah. So she grabbed a cucumber and she stepped on her the rake that was on the ground, and it shoved the cucumber up down her throat,
Oh.
Ow.
and she
Was
died.
doing it outside?
She was grabbing the cucumber out of her
Shove it in
garden.
her mouth outside.
She was holding it.
Yeah, who does that in their backyard?
She was just holding it.
I feel
Here, let me
like-
practice it in my backyard. Great idea, guys. Also, side note about blowjobs: you don't blow.
No. You sure don't.
You don't want the guy to be bumpy. That's STD land.
Oh boy.
I am going to make a recommendation so we can continue on and end this. I recommend Paper Source. It is an awesome like card / scrapbooking store. They have the punniest, awesomest cards ever.
There was a thing. They did the thing. What did they do with us? The embossing?
Yeah,
That's what it was?
embossing. Yeah, that was fun
Put some glittery shit on some paper. Made it sparkly.
with the heat gun. Yeah, embossing.
I love doing that stuff.
Y'all have problems.
They had the whole table dedicated to unicorn office supplies.
They did.
A whole fucking table, like washi tape, pens, fucking probably a stapler somewhere, notebooks, folders. I really like office supplies, and I really like unicorns.
Lisa Frank is still around.
Yeah, and some of that stuff is a little too over the top for me. Patterns are a little vibrant.
There is Nia Lisa Frank on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. All Lisa Frank's Lisa Frank's art turned into nihilism.
Oh dear
You
God.
should check it out.
I should check it out.
It's great.
That sounds perfect for me.
That can be my second recommendation. Nihilisa Frank.
I don't think I have a recommendation for realsies.
Mine is airbrush painting. I started doing that yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And I have to clean the brush because we totally fucked it up, I think. But but it makes it a lot faster than trying to do it by hand. So that's how I'm going to get it done for Adepticon.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Definitely base coats. You can do like
Yeah.
all of your basing and highlighting. Just
I have like
super
22
quick.
pigs ready to go once I clean it out tonight. But
If you need help with that, I can.
okay, I may. Because it's definitely clogged. It was like spitting out. It was.
It could be your paint too. Did you thin it?
Yeah.
What did you thin it with?
Some, I don't know, something George had. He had stuff.
Okay.
Don't thin it with, in my opinion, don't thin it with alcohol or water,
Okay.
especially acrylic paint.
It was like it was something to actually thin it. I don't remember what he
It may
had.
not mix with the type of acrylic you're using.
Yeah. Sometimes you run into the issue. You should always be running. If they sell a paint thinner for airbrushing by the company of the paint that you're using, you should probably try and go with that.
We were trying to use scale 75 last night, and
They have a paint thinner. I think I have it.
okay.
I'll probably bring it out next Friday.
Maybe I won't try it again. Because we primed it fine, and then he thought he cleaned it out, and then we ate, and then we tried to go back to it, and then it was just like shooting out, like, I don't know,
I never
something.
cleaned it all the way. Also,
Yeah.
your paint doesn't mix up well. Like the pigment can separate.
We're just using one color.
That can do it too.
Yeah.
One thing, are you doing it from pots?
It's the little dropper that we're just dropping into the well.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're doing it with like the normal like Games Workshop or privateer pots, you want to make sure, because there's a lot of crust on the top there, that falls into it. And so if you're trying to pour it in there, sometimes you get chunks of that crust in there.
Right.
You want to use eyedroppers pulling from the center of the pot, of the paint pot.
Yeah, it's got the little dropper, so I think we're good with that. I just gotta clean it.
75 is just a dropper bottle, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. So those are. I don't even know why I need to ask about that. I don't have a recommendation.
She already had a
She
recommendation.
had 2 recommendations.
Oh, John Wick. Yeah, that's not fair. I haven't done anything. I work a lot. Don't work. That's my recommendation.
Don't
Find a job that pays you for being a nice person. That's customer service. That's bad. Don't do that. That's a really bad recommendation. Sending me the convergence pin from Smogcon. That's my recommendation. That's a good recommendation.
Oh gosh. Alrighty, guys.
that's
I
it.
think we're kind of out.
So are we gonna do next time? Because I think that's ATC weekend.
That is the ATC weekend.
I think if I had them scheduled out correctly, we were supposed to do the same weekends that we were going to do in February, which ends up being ATC weekend.
And then the 19th, wouldn't it be?
Nope, that's fine.
You guys are really quiet.
We're really
We
quiet.
can talk really loud up close.
As you all just look at your phone, or we can just say bye and post it
Yeah, we'll
later.
probably
Okay,
post
fine.
it on Facebook. The next podcast, I think we want to do faction reviews, but I think we're kind of pushing those off because the next time we podcast, we're going to be talking about ATC.
Yeah.
So faction reviews will come eventually.
Probably March. Later
probably
March.
Later in March.
Maybe April.
Maybe April.
Probably April.
Because Adepticon.
Adepticon
Yeah.
is late March.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next year.
April.
You guys will podcast, and you'll have a subject next time.
Yes.
Yes. Probably ATC.
That sounds like heresy.
we plan a little bit, right?
Yeah.
We did. And then we got a little off topic, and we got back on
Hey, we
topic,
started
and we
with
got a
4
little bit
topics,
off.
and now we've got 12 topics.
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty good.
We have topics for you, Andy. All right.
All right.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.